Hello guys, I'm Chris from KM Programs, and today I'm going to show you how to use Underscore.js library. It's really simple, amazing library that gives you some additional functions which extend set of your tools when you work with arrays objects in JavaScript. But bear in mind that before you use such kind of library, think twice. Think twice, because maybe you can use some built-in functions that can solve your problem, and then you can avoid using external libraries. But if you are focused on Underscore.js and you would like to use this because you've got some favorite functions, just open your project and use npm install underscore, and your project will be ready for using Underscore library. So in this short movie, I prepared some simple examples which show you how powerful is Underscore. Let's see some examples. I prepared people collection, which has some items which describes any people. And for starters, I will show you some methods that can process that kind of data. So we've got, for example, group by method, index by method, or count by method. It's also, of course, only some examples. When you deep into documentation, you will find many another kind of functions like this. But this show you how to work with Underscore. So, for example, group by groups your people collection by name property. So for a while you will see that we've got a result that is grouped by name. For example, index by can convert your collection into map where you have got a key age and the value object, another item from your people collection. And for example, count by method also is really simple and powerful method because it counts people from your collection by name. Let's see results of our function. For example, group by, you will see Andy and all items that have got Andy name property. John, Sam, etc., etc. As you see, it's really simple. Index by, you will see 10 as index, so it's age from this item, and the value is this item. And then you've got also count by method and Andy. We've got 2 Andys, 2 Johns, and 1 Sam. As you see, it's really simple. So I think we can go to the next example. Let me comment this piece of code because now I would like to focus on another example. So we've got, for example, compact method. Sometimes you would like to convert data from file from REST API to another object. And during conversion, you will get, for example, null value, none value, or another false value. Simple method called compact can just remove all false values from that kind of collection, and you will see only truthy values. So we'll see now this in browser. As you see, there are only truthy values. So really simple, another example of using Underscore library. Let me comment this piece of code, and another example is invoke method. Invoke method just take another item from your collection. So in this case it's array, first array, second array, and just invoke sort method for another item from collection. So first result will be array, which is sorted, and second element in the results array will be this array, which also is sorted thanks for this argument. Let's see a result of this kind of method. As you see, we've got 2 arrays, first and second array are sorted. So this example also showed you how simple could be Underscore.js methods. That were examples for processing array collection. Another example will show you how to use methods that can help us work with functions. And here we've got, for example, wrap method that wraps your function. So you've got info function that returns that kind of string, and wrap method just take result of this function. As you see here, it's a result for xxx argument, and add the prefix that is arrow. So as you see, we can now wrap our function, our info function, and add prefix info. Really, really simple. Another example is, let me uncomment this, is before function. It's also quite interesting function because first argument of this function is number. What does it mean? What does 3 mean? It means that from third invocation of before fetch data, result for this function will be taken from memory. So this invocation just run this piece of code. This invocation just run this piece of code, but this invocation just take last result of add invocation, and it takes from memory. It not run this function again, and from third invocation, every another invocation just take value from memory. We can see this because I prepared this kind of log inside add function. So now when you see browser, console in browser, you will see that we only have 2 inside add function strings, and then just only see 33. So this 33 from third invocation is from memory. Really simple, and of course it helps us to optimize our program. And the last but not least are functions for objects, which help you in simple way check a type of object. Is wigmap, is set, is array. I think that set of this kind of methods is much more bigger than standard possibilities of using type of or instance from core JavaScript. And for example, the last example, we've got a cars collection, and we can use chain function, which let us using another functions in the same way like you use streams in Java or LinkU in C#. So for example, we can call chain function with cars collection, and then sort this collection, map every item in this collection, take first element and just take value of this element. So in this simple example, I just sort my cars to find a car with the smallest speed, and then take name of this car, but changing it to lower case. So from this collection, of course, the winner is Mazda, so it will be result of my function. As you see, underscore is quite powerful. It's quite simple. Using of this is really simple. So I think that it can be a quite interesting tool in your projects. But remember, think twice. Yes, that if you can solve your problem using built-in functions. But if your solution is or has many lines, maybe better idea will be use functions like these, like I showed you in this movie. So for now, that's all. Of course, in description for this movie, you will find a GitHub URL and URL to my site. I invite you to my courses, and if you have got any questions, just ask me in my courses. And now that's all. Thank you. Bye bye.